Any idea what this is for?
It was rather sudden, wasn't it?
It's a good excuse to see each other. Kellen, how goes things?
Things are going very well.
We just finished up on the Ingenious project.
So soon?
Yeah, well, it's about average, really. Now we're on the Lifeline project.
How fast exactly?
About 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks with the post work.
That is pretty fast.
You'll be catching up with my team any day now, Kellen.
Oh, I think we surpassed your team a long time ago, Alan.
You mean your team is getting out projects that fast?
Our projects tend to be a little bit on the complex side, but yes, we average between 5 to 7 weeks per project. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Sorry for my tardiness. I had a meeting with the board.
Where it has been decided that we have all done such stellar work that we are all deserving of a raise?
Not exactly.
One can always dream.
One can. However, in reality, the board was most interested in the project close ratios for our division. I promised them a report next Monday.
But it's already Wednesday.
Yes, the board wanted the information tomorrow. I suggested our whole team would be able to give them a clearer picture of our status with a few additional days to gather our data.
Thank you for your context. I'll try to get the feedback to you early Friday so then you can review and make some notes.
Okay, thank you. To that end, I took the liberty of pulling out some comparison report of each team. It's rough because it's based on billable hours, not actual time spent. It still needs some more detail from you. However, I would like it to be used in the basis for your report. I wanted to use this meeting so that we can get the story behind the numbers. Once we're all clear, you can go back and refine your individual contributions. Sound like a plan?
Works for me.
Fine.
At what level of detail will the board be looking at our numbers?
At the team level. In order to get a head start on the board's request, I'd appreciate it if you could give me some explanation behind the numbers for your team. Let's start with your team, Alan. Not bad at all. The board will want to know if you're running up overtime to make sure these numbers, and frankly, so do I.
No overtime aside from the Jenkins account, but you know the particulars with that case.
I do. The occasional overtime on a project that complicated makes sense. Other than that case, though, are you running overtime on anything else? These numbers are really good, Alan.
I've got a good team, that's all.
Hey, we've all got good teams.
But that, as it may, some of these groups are performing better than others. Alan, please elaborate. I think Jake should hear this.
Why just me? Why not Kellen?
Because those close rates on Kellen's teams are even better than Alan's.
Why, Lisa, that almost sounded like praise.
It almost did, didn't it?
Almost praise from Lisa is almost as impressive as an almost raise from the board. You should be proud, Kellen.
Yeah, Kellen. Congratulations.
Oh, well, we've been together so long, we've had more time to find our rhythm.
Understood. That's partially why I asked Alan in the first place. Alan and Jake, your teams were formed around the same time, and yet the performance of Alan's team nearly doubles yours. Why is that, both of you?
Alan's a better leader than I am. Is that what you're driving at?
Well, that's not true.
More experienced is how I would put it. However, the experience is paying some needed dividends. Perhaps I should have had this conversation in private.
Don't worry, Lisa. I see by these numbers that Alan and Kellen are doing something I'm not.
I believe you can do better than this, Jake. The board does as well. They're counting on it, by the way.
I see.
I'm glad you do.
Learn from the best.
Sounds like the plan of a very good leader.
Alan and Kellen, can I buy each of you a lunch and get your advice on the matter?
Nicely done, Jake.
I fully intend to be the winning team next quarter. The least I can do is buy them a consolation lunch in advance.
As long as we go to Sorrento's for lunch, you can beat me anytime.
Kellen, will you be willing to let me buy you lunch as well?
You don't have to do that, Jake.
Oh, but I do. Lisa insists upon it.
I do.
Yes, you do.
That could be arranged, I suppose. Well, Kellen and Alan, I order you to go out to lunch with Jake and share everything you know about the management of a high-performing team. But know this, Jake. I'm expecting you to make good on your promise to bring your team to the top of this list.
Sounds like a plan. Let's discuss schedules. Kellen, does Sorrento's work for you as well?
I'm already tasting my tiramisu.
What a coincidence. I'm already tasting my victory.
The board and I are glad to hear it.